My boyfriend loved me deeply. He never looked down on my broken family. After the college entrance exam, he tore up his acceptance letter to a top-tier university, cut ties with his parents, and dropped out to work odd jobs to put me through school. During his hardest days, he worked 7 jobs at once. Exhausted, he would hold me and say, "Baby, it'll give you the best of everything. When you graduate, we'll get married. It'll make you the happiest bride." I was moved to tears. Yet, I abandoned him without hesitation and cheated on him with a wealthy heir who pursued me aggressively. 7 years later, I was drowning in debt and living in poverty. By day, I worked as a waitress. By night, I sang at a bar. I barely allowed myself 5 hours of sleep. I couldn't afford to stop. Debt collectors called every day, hurling abuse, demanding payment. Even basic survival was a struggle. Then a news notification popped up. Tech mogul Qi Jing had returned to the country with his core technological achievements. Qi Jing. My fingers trembled at the name. I tapped the video. On screen, he stood tall and commanding in a dark gray suit. "I'm sorry, but that concerns my private matters. I can't answer." His gaze pierced through the camera, sharp and cold. Once he had been so close to me. Now he stood in the clouds, bathed in glory. I wallowed in the mud. I lowered my head in shame. In high school, he was the top student, untouchable. Yet one day he said he liked me. He tutored me, shared his notes, did my cleaning duty. We promised to be together after graduation. I got into a good university, but my parents refused to pay. Instead, they used the money to send my younger brother on a trip. Qi Jing told me firmly, "Study hard. You'll handle the money." He tore up his own admission letter. His parents hit him for the first time and threatened to disown him. He put me through 2 years of college. Then everything fell apart. Now he stood in the spotlight, aloof and distant. He had risen so high while I was covered in grease and grime. Good for him. He deserved a life surrounded by flowers and applause. That night, I dreamed of the past. It was pouring rain. He was waiting outside my dorm, soaked through, holding my wrist desperately. His voice raw and pleading. "Don't leave me, okay? I'm broke now, but I'll work hard. He'll give you the life you want. Just wait a little longer." I coldly pried his fingers off. "Look at yourself. A dog has more dignity. I love the untouchable you, not this pathetic wreck." His eyes turned red. He knelt. Proud, arrogant Qi Jing knelt in front of everyone, begging me, "Don't." I jolted awake. The next day at the restaurant, a customer ordered eel noodles. Without thinking, I said, "No scallions, extra cilantro." I froze. He hated scallions but loved cilantro. I was the opposite. We used to silently swap them. He stared at me. "Do we know each other?" I denied it. That night at the bar, someone requested Fatal Love, a song I loved in high school, which he once blushed while singing to me. After I finished, he sent over a stack of cash as a tip. I understood the humiliation behind the gesture. I refused, saying the song was a memory of the past, a gift to him. He cornered me in the dressing room. "Lin Wan, how long are you going to keep pretending?" He grabbed my wrist. "Now you know pain? Where was this feeling when you dumped me for being poor? You were so cruel." I knelt and begged. "And you wouldn't even look at me." I wanted to explain, but the words stuck in my throat. During our second year of college, his mother came to me. She was afraid our relationship would ruin his future. She asked me to leave him. They would send him to a top school abroad. I agreed. Around then, my brother fell into gambling and ran up debts of $3 million. Parents tricked me into co-signing loans. They lied, saying it was just a temporary guarantee, just a signature, just a formality. The money would be repaid soon and wouldn't affect me. I was used to their emotional manipulation. Whenever they said, "We raised you, and this is how you repay us," I gave in. All the debt landed on me. My future was dark. I didn't want to drag him down. So I hired someone to pretend to be a rich Aaron told him I was leaving for money. But I never expected him to kneel. Tears streamed down my face. Do whatever you want to get back at me. I'll do whatever you say. He stiffened. His grip loosened. He looked at my tear-streaked face, then said, "Come with me." At the bar, his friend recognized me and called me heartless. Ki-jing warned him to stop. In the car, he said he'd only helped me to save face. He brought me to his penthouse apartment for cry from my 6-square-meter cubicle. He asked me to move and uncook for him. I refused. My husband is busy. We need my salary. His jaw tightened. That's just an excuse for his incompetence. None of your business. He grabbed me and kissed me. When he finally pulled back, he asked, "Does he kiss you better than me?" I glared at him. He kissed me again. Then he whispered, "Leave him. Let's start over." I said I had a child. His arms trembled, then tightened. "A boy or a girl?" "A girl. He'll give her everything. But don't expect me to love her like I love you." My eyes swelled up. I couldn't hold back any longer. Ki-jing, there's no husband. No child. I've been alone for 7 years. It was all a lie. His eyes lit up with unrestrained joy. He kissed me again, and this time, he was smiling just like the boy he used to be. In the morning, I woke to the smell of eggs. He was in the kitchen wearing an apron. I wrapped my arms around his waist. He knelt to put slippers on my feet, an old habit he'd always scolded me about. Over breakfast, he asked again why I'd lied. I finally told him everything. His mother's request, my brother's gambling, my parents' betrayal, the hired actor. He held me tightly. A hot tear fell on my cheek. Proud Ki-jing was crying. He held me like he wanted to press me into his bones. "Why didn't you tell me? How could you carry this alone? I'm sorry I came so late." He paid off my debts. He uncovered every last truth. Soon, my parents and brother faced legal consequences. On the day they were punished, Ki-jing and I got our marriage license. The sun was warm, the breeze gentle. We smiled at each other. We visited his parents. Seeing our clasped hands and the official stamp, they said nothing more. They blessed us. From then on, no one could interfere. No one could tear us apart. Legally, justly, and lovingly we would be together forever.